Think of your normal routine. You wake up, go to work, come home, have dinner, and relax. This is the same structure that a Midwestern woman in the 1930s would have followed, though she would not have had the same technology or tools. With this presentation, I hope you gain an understanding about what life would have been like before a lot of our technological advances that we get to enjoy today. This is important because it allows us to better understand the life before technology. Today I'm going to guide you through the morning, afternoon, and evening of a Midwestern woman in the 1930s. Today we wake up in factory-made beds with soft, comfortable material. In a 2008 article, Ruth Shaw recalls waking up in factory-made, cotton-filled beds, and she goes on to further explain that her and her family were lucky enough that they had the materials to make feather beds, that they would then put on the cotton-filled beds to make them more comfortable. These mattresses were found in homes that Mildred O. Peets describes in 2003 as old beds, or old houses. There was no running water and no electricity. Stan Jensen tells interviewers in 2003 that there was no indoor plumbing. He was allowed one weekly bath with bath water that was shared with the whole family. These homes are found in the rural Midwest. Reinhardt and Ginzel give us information about York, Nebraska in 2003, and Schreider and Fink give us information detailing Boone and Lindman counties of South Dakota in 1988. Due to their rural location, Midwestern women were unable to hold jobs in the city. Bohm reports in 2004 that there was an increase in women's employment during the 1930s. She attributes this to the stable service industry. It was more likely for a Midwestern woman to work in the home or nearby. Teaching became a popular occupation. Reinhardt and Ginzel explain how teachers during this time would have taught students of all ages in a one-room schoolhouse. Bohm also explains that outwork would have been popular. Outwork, as explained by Bohm, is paid work done at home. This would have included laundry done for your neighbor for cash or processing your friend's milk for a fee. Women were not only responsible for taking in an income, but also responsible for home and farm tasks. Reinhardt and Ginzel describe the home tasks as baking, washing, canning foods, and sewing. On the farm, Reinhardt and Ginzel describe tending to the chickens, cattle, and large vegetable garden as jobs that a woman would do. Schreider and Fink add to the list by gathering eggs and processing milk to the chore list of the women. By the time the chores were all completed, it was around dinner time. Reinhardt and Ginzel describe how one-dish meals became popular during this time. One-dish meals would include casseroles, chilies, and soups. A 2015 YouTube video by Reading Through the History explains how cabbage soup became a popular entree. Dinner would often bring company. Reinhardt and Ginzel share that these guests would include neighbors, relatives, and friends. They also describe how it was not uncommon to attend a church potluck. While company was over, it was easy to go into leisure time. Reinhardt and Ginzel describe how games like Monopoly, Scrabble, cards, and dominoes became very popular. Listening to the radio was also very big during this time. Once the guests left, it was time to wind down and end their day. In summary, it is clear to see that women of the 1930s would have followed the same day structure that we follow today. Wake up, go to work, come home, have dinner, and relax. It only took 90 years for their lives to look so different from ours. Imagine what the next generation's daily lives are going to look like.
We can